Oh, hello there. How are you guys doing? I'm Daniel the Wizard with the Driftwood Podcast, and we got us a fox right there.
Howdy, y'all.
Yeah, cool. So, yeah, we're just gonna hang out and chit chat a little bit today. We don't really have a subject matter specifically to talk about, but if I can figure out how to turn this camera around, let me see. Anyways, I don't know. I was gonna try and switch the camera around, but I guess I can't do that on this stuff. But anyway, so David was gonna try to do something over here. What were you gonna try to do?
Well, what I was going to do was try and make a bonsai pot made out of a wooden stump using a burning technique of carving.
Yeah, so that's the stump and David's white feet.
Yeah. got me a little alky pad. Got me a little alky pad
It's
there.
reversed because we're using the front facing camera, so sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, it doesn't say logo DAP prep. It's actually alcohol prep pad.
Yeah, so what he's gonna do is he's going to set it on fire and set the wood on fire. So what is it that you're hoping to do, David?
Well, this is going to be my ignition, my fire, my lighting fuel source. So
See that there, guys?
we're going to go easy.
I really do hope that they can see this because I don't know which way my camera is facing.
And I hope it actually works.
Yeah, ooh, I can see it that way.
Okay, so it works really.
Oh, that looks wet. Is it wet with gasoline?
No, it's no gasoline. It's been raining. It's been raining nonstop, on and off. And nothing but raining. Come on, alcohol.
Pour some more liquor on it. Maybe it's too diluted.
Oh no, it's going. It's just a very clear flame. It's difficult to see it, but it's a burning.
This is what we do in the neighborhood.
This went well.
We set fires and stumps in the neighborhood, but stumps that don't need to be removed.
Just stumps.
Just stumps. I think David actually found this earlier today on the side of the road.
Yes. Someone is clearing out their trees. I guess that alcohol prep pad didn't last as long as I thought it was gonna. But that's okay. We have a lighter.
Back on this stuff.
Well, hot dang.
Look, he's like one of those guys that has trouble pissing in the public bathroom because once he knows somebody's watching him, he can't do it.
Stop watching.
So we went on this day camp, and
was funny.
if any of you guys were there, you'll know what I'm talking about. But we went on this day camp thing, and yeah, we had a hell of a time starting the fire that day.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting.
This reminds me of that. What was the fella's name? I apologize for not remembering. Anyway, Jackson. Okay, where's Jackson at when we need him? Jackson, can you help us out with some fire starter technique?
Jackson, can you come and help us?
Hey, also, by the way, guys, if you want to leave comments, you have to allow StreamYard access to see so that it'll show us the comments.
That didn't work at all.
Yeah. Oh, now he's putting something. He's putting like hand sanitizer. He's putting some hand sanitizer on it. Ooh, is that gonna catch?
Already full.
Oh, what? Listen, guys. Listen. You know that they sell flamethrower liquid. That's all that is. That's flamethrower liquid.
Yeah.
You could ignite that and hook that on something. Look, it's just burning. It's burning that right up. Oh yeah. Also, James said duct tape is the best kindling ever. That's what he just commented.
Yes. duct tape is really good. If you're going to use it, fray it out a little.
Fray out the duct tape. You heard it here first. Fray out. You heard James first will say that the duct tape is the best kindling ever. So, just for you guys. But yeah. So you guys get to hang out with us. So there's really no expectation for what's going to go on here. So
yeah.
Hey, and if you leave, come back and check us out. Who knows how long we're going to be doing this? Because we're going to record. We're going to record an episode right after we do this live stream. So maybe you'll get some clues as to what the episode's about. Maybe we'll get some clues as to what the episode's about. Oh, look! Now we got some progress going on here.
Yeah. I'm afraid we're going out. How does that happen?
He let his stick get wet.
Yeah, everything's wet. Even my sawdust is
We're
wet.
under a tree. He got wet materials. He's using wet fire starter.
It'll happen good time.
James said, "I'd be afraid."
Afraid of what?
To have frayed duct tape. Afraid.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm afraid not.
I'm still gonna see if I can figure out how to turn this camera around.
Sure. Figure it.
Ooh. Let's see what happens here. Oh, we got us a back out view.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I don't know if the people can see it though, but we're gonna give it to them. Oh, that worked. Cool. So now y'all don't have to look at my ugly mug. Y'all can look at David's white feet.
Right.
This is how cavemen do it in their backyard. Look, stay tuned for the shed life. Right there.
That's where it happens. That's where it all goes down.
Oh, James says so he got the wood wet. How'd that happen? Did water have anything to do with this? James, I got a question for you about water. Before I ask it, have you seen the post that we made today on the Driftwood podcast? It's a graphic, it's an image.
Don't give him too long to answer because he'll go look.
I want him to go look, and I want him to give me if he hasn't seen it, that's okay too. But if he brings it back up and he leaves a comment about it, then we'll discuss it.
Okay.
Until then, it's about water though.
As usual.
Mm-hmm.
The troll goes on.
Yeah. So again, the goal here is we're actually trying to burn out the center of this stump that doesn't necessarily need burning, because we're actually going to try and turn it into a pot for one of our bonsais.
Right.
I'm sorry, I'm taking ownership of bonsais.
Oh yeah.
Part ownership.
All your bonsais are mine now.
All of the ones that exist, I'm part owner. I have a stake in nature. Hey guys, if anything, this will be therapeutic, right? Look, you got a blow stick. He's a professional blower. Is it still cutting in and out? It could be me. So yeah, we weren't talking there for a little bit. I was going to watch it burn, thinking it was going to catch, but
this may take a little while because the stump underneath is wet too. So
everything
is wet.
Everything is just wet. He said at least it's not raining. I guess that's true. Cursed. Look, there's this other stuff.
Just trying to get these wet twigs to catch. Please catch.
Yeah, so
So we may be here a little while.
What have we learned about trying to set fires on live streams, David?
Don't do it.
Be better prepared.
Yeah, that.
I don't really know how much preparation we had for any of this. This was just kind of one of those things we got together unexpectedly. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, we've just had a lot of rain recently. A lot of rain. Now he's angrily crumbling up the kindling.
Break it down. Let's try again.
I'm going to try it again.
Now some of this is dried out.
I'll show you guys what I'm looking at.
It's not pretty.
Well, now that I figured out how to change the camera around.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Is it quick? Doesn't interrupt the flow, the drift. This illustrates the downfall of man. People used to make fires just to live, and we can't do it. I don't know if that was a good argument or not.
He said, focus on the ember. Get a solid ember and you can burn the wood.
Thanks, James. Do you want to come in here and give me a hand?
I'm not useful.
James?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I would never say that about James. So now he's going to blow on it again. Blow the world. A solid ember and you can burn the world. I didn't catch that. I guess I should have finished reading before I just cut off, because definitely didn't see that.
Well,
so today's Life's Mysteries. You posted something earlier today on Facebook. What was it? I don't remember.
Who, me?
Yeah, you posted something about what was it the other day? About being conforming.
Oh yeah, about the trick is to get you to conform while making you believe it's your choice.
Yeah. What made you think of that? What were you doing when you thought of that?
Doing research for an upcoming episode.
Yeah. What upcoming episode was that?
I don't want to give too much away here. Well,
the first rule of Fight Club.
Yeah, the first rule of Fight Club.
Check out our movies episode, our top. I don't even remember. Movie On. Yeah, check out our Movie On episode. We talk about our top 5 favorite movies. I don't even know. Mine may have changed since then. So
that could be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably do that episode every week and it'd be different. So, James, can fish see water? Anyone, can fish see water? Can fish see water? Can fish see water? Here, I'm going to make a banner.
Wow, it's official now.
Can
It's an official question.
Fish see water? Let's put a question mark so people know it's a question.
Oh yeah.
All right, and there we go. Can fish see water? James said, how in the hell would I know what a fish can see? Well, could a fish see if they were out of water? Could they see? Like, if they could breathe, could they see if, like, the part of their eyes, could they see if they were out of the water? Can they? What do you think, David? Do you think fish can see water?
I think if they saw water, how would they see what's in the water?
If they saw water, how would they see what's in the water?
It'd be like us seeing air.
We see what's in the water, though.
Yeah, but we don't see the air.
But we see what's in the water. We can get in the water. Do we see the water if we're in the water, though? Or do we just know that it's water?
That's a good question.
James, do we see water? Do we see water? Do humans see water? When you're in the water, though, obviously when you're outside of the water, when you're in the water, do you see water? We see outside of our natural habitat, yes, but are fish as complex as we are? James says we see outside of our natural habitat. Oh. So you can see water when you're in water. What about it tells you that it's water that you can see when you're in the water? David, can you see water when you're in the water? What do you think?
I don't know. It's kind of like saying you can see wind. Can you see the wind, James?
He says no. He says you
can't see
can't
it?
see air. You can't see air. He already said that.
Okay. Yeah, but no, wind isn't air.
I don't think you can see wind. Can you see water? If you have goggles on, you can.
Then you can see the water making your goggles wet, right, James?
Yeah, you can see the water if you have goggles separating your eye from the water. But if your eyes are open underwater and the water is touching you, can you actually see the water, or do you just know that it's there because you know that it's water?
Well, I know when you look underwater, your vision isn't quite as clear or as
By the way, I got some little flame going on over here. See, all we had to do is start talking about whether you can see in water or not.
Yes.
So let's see. It's a really nice night. We've had a lot of rain.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some more by the looks of it.
Check that out, guys. Look at that. Yeah, I'm not gonna keep the camera on it because it'll go out if I'm recording.
Yeah,
Yeah. So what all did you find today in your adventures through the neighborhood, David?
I found a Barbie sunbathing in the rain.
A Barbie sunbathing
In the rain.
in the rain.
Like
He sent me video proof. He did find a Barbie sunbathing in the
it was kind of interesting.
rain.
Various stumps.
He told her not to get a cold.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Good sound advice. Episode TDP number 49. Sound advice.
What else? I found I got wet in the rain.
Yeah, he was recording. He was trying to record stuff in the rain for his project that he's working on. It goes into our podcast page that we're changing. Do you have anything you want to say about the podcast page? Any of the changes?
Well,
we can go ahead and say the name, right?
Yeah. So the Driftwood, what is currently Driftwood Town Hall, we're going to have renaming to Driftwood Adventures. Focus of the page is going to change somewhat. The reason we set that up was we were hoping to generate interaction and feedback to fuel the episode content. That didn't really turn out so well.
Yeah, it hasn't really panned out the way we'd hoped, but we also didn't probably do the proper things that we should. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebrand it. We're going to give it an actual purpose that serves us for what we're actually doing, not what we're trying to do. And Driftwood Adventures, we've gotten to 50 episodes, and now we're going to be sharing adventures. It's about all of the things that we're doing now. So, first 50 episodes, the first couple, man, we just tried to talk about things other people talked about. We tried to have opinions about things, and we had them. But after re-listening to some of them, I realized that we were just, we didn't know what we were doing, man. We didn't know what we were talking about. I mean, we thought we were interesting. We thought we were funny. I don't know that either of those were actually true at the moment, or at the time, I mean. But I think that, we've grown a lot through doing these episodes, man. We went through a couple episodes where we talked about building the perfect society. And we were talking about the types of people that you would probably need in a situation, in some sort of survival situation, or even like if you think about from like gameplay or something like that. Worked on We talked about doing a desktop or a tabletop game. Still in the process, by the way, still working on that. James says, check the audio, sounds like underwater. Yeah, well, you know what? It may just be one of those things that it's trash, is trash. Whatever. The audio is crap, the audio is crap. Can't really do much about it. But anyway, so yeah, the podcast episodes, man. If you've listened to any of them, if you listen to any of them at all, listen to the early ones, listen to the middle ones, listen to the most recent. You'll see that we've gotten a lot more confidence on the mic. We feel a lot better about what we're doing, what we're trying to do. We actually have a goal in mind as opposed to just getting around and just talking on the mic. You know, trying to be relevant, I guess. I don't know, man. I guess it all just boils down. We're just trying to share a different way of life with people, a different perspective, offer people a different opportunity that may feel stuck or maybe don't feel like they fit in or whatever it is, man. We just kind of got a chill thing going on, man. It's just a lot of fun. We get to talk about a lot of interesting things. We try to develop our ideas and we try to get better. We try to grow. Most important thing is we just try to encourage other people to do the same thing. Develop their ideas, grow, become something bigger than you are. Like we're trying to get this fire to become something bigger than it is. It died again. Yeah. As soon as these things get wet, it's all over with. Sorry, I went on a little ramble about growth going through the podcast episodes. David's really focused on the fire.
Yeah. Need this to start the process of the actual. May have to wait for this to dry out some.
Hey, man, you know what? You know what I realized that we didn't do? We didn't share this on any of our pages on Facebook. So they have to be watching it from the podcast page.
Oh, yeah.
Or YouTube. I got it all going on YouTube too. So there's a little bit of a delay on YouTube. Sorry for the dead air sometimes, guys. That's what happens on live streams. We're just hanging out.
Hanging out. Getting hungry.
What does the side of my head look like? I'm wondering. I guess I can watch the video back whenever it's over with and I'll know.
Nice. Is that your good side?
All of my sides are my good sides. What you talking about, man?
Yeah, I don't know if this is actually going to happen.
So, my son, I played him in chess 4 times today, man. It's really difficult for me. I was debating on whether or not to bring this up, okay? So, James, I was actually talking to James on the phone when one of these things happened. Okay, so we played 4 times today. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? We played 4 times. First game, he beat me pretty handedly. Really didn't put a whole lot of effort into it. I don't think. I don't remember, but I remember he beat me. And then I played him again. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna try this time. I'm gonna get him." And he beat me again. He beat me again. This time, though, far more competitive, far more challenging. Good game. He beat me again. Then the next time we played a couple hours later. Daddy got him. Finally got him. But it was actually a really good match too. We ended up with the same 3 pieces moving across the board. So we each had the same 3 pieces, and I ultimately won that battle. And I was victorious. And I felt good. Felt good. Then we played again, and he beat me because I made one bonehead move, just one bonehead move, and he got me. He got me with my pants down. And yeah, so my 12-year-old son, almost 13-year-old son, is better at chess than me, and I taught him how to play. Now I got to get better. I got to step my game up.
Yep.
Listen, I cannot have my 12-year-old son showing out on me And then my wife, listen, here's the thing. Him and my wife will play, and then she'll smoke him. She'll beat him in like 12 moves. I'm like, what? And then me and her play, and I beat her. I just, for some reason, he gets me. And every time I think I've only beat David one time. I think out of the 10 or so times we've played, maybe not 10. I think I beat him one time, but every other time he's had the advantage. I got lucky one. So that's why you play the games, guys. Because even though you aren't the most skilled, that doesn't mean that you can't win because it just might be your fucking day.
Yeah.
It might just be your day. Well, that's every time I play. Look, I'm not that good of a chess player. I'm barely salvageable as a chess player. I know how the pieces move. That's about as far as I know in chess, and I can teach that to people. If you're interested, I can teach you that. But as far as setting up moves and things like that, man, I just try to set up the board. I move pieces until I have something to do. It's not a good plan to have, but you know what? That's how I operate, and it is what it is. I'm actually gonna see. This may kill the camera, but I'm actually gonna see. I'm gonna go to the. What happened? Are we still there? All right. Let's see if I can do this. See if I can do this. Let's see what happens here.
What are we seeing?
I'm trying to share the. Mm-hmm. Boom. Now, all right, we're back here. I don't know if there was a camera on or anything like that, but the AC's kicked on now, so sound may be a little diluted. Get this little fire going here. Yeah, back anyways on. That's why you show up and play. Listen, I'm not the best chess player. Sometimes I'm good enough. Sometimes I'm good enough to win a match. And then that makes me want to play again and get a little bit better because I can at least compete. It feels good to be able to compete. Not necessarily when it feels good to be challenged, to challenge someone else. I feel like you challenge someone else. You know what? Actually, that feels really good. Never thought about that. How good it feels when you challenge someone in a positive way. Like you challenge their growth. You challenge what they know to get them better. Feels good, man. That's a really good feeling. It's a really good feeling. Yeah, I highly doubt anybody's gonna stick around for this 27 minutes, but I just shared it, looking for people to hop on and interact if they want to hop on and interact. But if not, we're just gonna sit here and watch the fire. You get to look at my beautiful face. I realize that's probably why we don't have any listeners, is because I show my face too damn much. It's not really appetizable for anybody but the ladies. I don't think we're gonna have a fire tonight, guys. I mean, he's getting some coals going, which is a good sign.
Coals all really need.
Yeah, the coals are what's important, but you got to keep getting coals because those are itty bitty shrivel little coals. Yeah, so challenging someone. What's the benefit of challenging someone?
You win a prize.
You win a prize. That's the benefit of challenging someone. You win a prize.
You get to win a belt until someone takes it.
Oh, you get to win a belt till someone takes it from you? If you want to leave comments, you have to allow StreamYard um, access to see your comments for us to see them because we're using StreamYard for the live stream because it's streaming on YouTube and Facebook. So if you're checking us out on one or the other, let us know. All zero of you. How many of you guys meditate? How many of you guys do meditation? David, do you meditate?
Yes, sir.
David says he meditates. I don't know if you see.
Hidden in the dark. Yes, sir. I meditate. I think it's awesome.
So, what do you think the benefits of meditating are? As he blows his rod into the coals.
What benefit do you want?
Never mind. I'll quit asking the questions. He's trying to get coals going. I don't know. I was thinking about it. We were sitting here being silent, and I was thinking about how oftentimes in my past I would want to put some music on right now, but I don't want to right now. I'm just saying that in the past I realized that this is a moment where I would want to put music on.
Fill the silence.
Yeah, I hate it. I hate. Yeah, I didn't like the nothing feeling, but I realized that there's so much. The leaves, the AC, the wind, the AC. All right, guys. We've ran it at 31 minutes. We decided we wanted to come and hang out. We came and hang out. If you guys like this style of stream, let us know. We'll do more of it. If not, then we still might do more of it because I enjoyed it. So, David, you got anything you want to say before we hop off? I'm gonna promote before we get David prepared, but check out our Buy Me a Coffee. We got some cool stuff on there about our bonsai hunt and the stuff that we've been doing with the bonsais. This is in part to that. So if you want to see how this turns out, go follow us on the buymeacoffee.com/driftwood DRYFTWOD. And you can check us out there and see what we're doing with the bonsai stuff. Yeah, we got a couple of other things we're working on too. That'll be really cool. Guys, I can't wait to show you the stuff that we're working on. I can't wait. It's so awesome. David, you got anything that you want to say before we send out on
Trying to start a fire with wet sticks blows.
trying to start a fire with wet sticks blows. We're out, guys. Love you.